Before we begin, let us take a moment to center ourselves in the divine presence that holds us all, God's eternal light and wisdom that flows through every moment of our lives. This message you are about to hear is not merely words, it is a sacred truth meant to awaken your heart and uplift your spirit. It is an invitation to see beyond the surface of your soulmate's actions, beyond the surface of regret, into the deeper divine purpose that is at work. So, open your soul and listen with faith, for what you are about to learn will transform how you view your journey and your love. Imagine this: your soulmate, the person who carries your soul's mirror, has made a choice, one they now deeply regret. It might have been a moment of hesitation, a decision to walk away, or a failure to recognize the gift of your connection when it was right in front of them. At first, this can feel like a sharp wound, like a closing door, or even like a final ending. But here's the incredible truth: this mistake, this very regret, is actually a profound blessing. It is a sacred pause ordained by divine timing, a pause that protects the deeper truth of your union. You see, every true love story is not without its challenges. There is always a test, a trial of faith, and sometimes a time when the light seems to dim. It is in these moments that the universe is inviting you both to awaken, to see with new eyes, to grow beyond the limitations of past wounds and fears. Your soulmate's regret is not the closing of a chapter, it is the universe's gentle whisper telling you both, not yet. Wait, and prepare. Regret is often misunderstood. We tend to think of it as a heavy chain that binds us to what could have been, a shadow that darkens our days. But from a spiritual perspective, regret is a sacred teacher. It is a mirror held up to the soul that reveals what is truly important. When your soulmate feels regret, it means they have tasted the depth of what they almost lost, the pure, radiant love that you share. This awakening stirs something profound within them, a longing not just for you but for the love they now realize is sacred and transformative. This realization is the beginning of true healing. Your soulmate's regret signals that they are no longer asleep to the beauty of your connection. They are becoming aware of the divine blueprint your souls are following, one that requires growth, healing, and spiritual readiness. Love, after all, is not about possession or immediate fulfillment. It is about soul evolution, about two hearts growing together toward greater light and truth. So why is this the good news for you? Because this regret means the door to your union remains open. It means your soulmate's heart is not closed but aching with a new understanding, filled with hope for a reunion that is more authentic and beautiful than anything before. This pause is a sacred space, an opportunity to prepare yourselves individually, to shed old patterns, to heal wounds, and to grow in wisdom. Divine timing is at work here, aligning your paths not just for union but for transformation. Waiting is never easy. I know this. The days may feel long, and your heart might ache with questions. Am I enough? Have I been forgotten? Will they come back? These thoughts can cloud your mind, but I urge you to hold fast to this truth: you are exactly where you need to be right now. This season of waiting is not a punishment. It is a sacred preparation. Your soul is being shaped, strengthened, and purified for the love you deserve. Meanwhile, your soulmate is on a similar journey. Their regret is a fire that melts away illusions and false beliefs. It is a light exposing what needs healing in them so they can become the partner worthy of your love. This is essential because when you come together again, your union will not be based on desperation or fear, but on mutual respect, trust, and a shared commitment to growth. Think of your souls as dancers in a divine choreography. Sometimes, they must step apart to learn the steps that will allow them to move in harmony. The space between is not emptiness, it is the silent music that shapes your reunion into something extraordinary. This is the sacred rhythm of love, orchestrated by God, who knows the perfect moment for your hearts to rejoin. It's important to remember that your soulmate's biggest mistake was made in the human realm, where fear, confusion, and pain cloud judgment. It was never a reflection of your worth or the strength of your bond. Your love exists beyond these mistakes, in the eternal realm of spirit where forgiveness and new beginnings are limitless. Every mistake has a purpose, to teach, to humble, and to redirect you both toward a higher truth. As you journey through this waiting, I encourage you to nurture your faith. Faith that your soulmate's regret is the clearing of the path, faith that this time apart is shaping you both into the partners you were always meant to be. Faith that God's love is holding you together, even when the distance feels unbearable. Keep your heart open to the lessons this season brings. Be grateful for the growth, for the healing, and for the deepening of your self-love. This time is a gift, even if it doesn't feel like one now. You are becoming whole in yourself, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine purpose. And your soulmate? They are walking a parallel path of awakening and transformation. Their regret is not just sorrow, it is a powerful catalyst for change. It is the spark that will lead them back to you, but not just to the old version of your relationship. They will come back to a new beginning, a fresh start, ready to build a love that is resilient, compassionate, and true. This is the divine promise, that your reunion will be more than just a return. It will be a rebirth. A sacred union forged not in haste or desperation, but in divine timing, respect, and spiritual maturity. Now, let's talk about what you can do while you wait. How do you turn this painful pause into a time of power and preparation? First, focus on healing yourself. Use this time to release past hurts, to forgive, not just your soulmate but yourself. Forgiveness is the key that frees your heart and allows love to flow freely again. Journal your feelings, meditate, pray, or seek counsel if needed. Your healing journey is the foundation for your future happiness. Next, cultivate patience. Patience is a sacred virtue, a gift that allows you to trust in divine timing. It is not passive waiting but active faith, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Remember, the darkest night often precedes the most brilliant dawn. Also, focus on your growth and purpose. When you are aligned with your highest self, you radiate a powerful energy that draws your soulmate closer, even from a distance. Engage in activities that nourish your soul, expand your mind, and bring you joy. This is your time to shine, to prepare yourself for the love that is coming. Communication with your soulmate may be limited or non-existent right now, but spiritual connection transcends physical contact. Send them love in your prayers, visualize your reunion, and trust that your souls are communicating in ways beyond words. Energy flows where attention goes. Your faith is a beacon guiding your soulmate back to you. And here's another important truth. Your soulmate's regret is also a sign that their heart is softening. When someone truly regrets a mistake, it means their love for you is real. It means they are awakening to the preciousness of what you share. This is the spark that can ignite a new flame between you, one fueled by honesty, humility, and mutual respect. But remember, love is a two-way street. This is a time for both of you to grow individually and spiritually. Your soulmate's regret is not an excuse to rush back into old patterns or to compromise your self-worth. It is an invitation to build a love that honors both your freedom and your union. The journey ahead may still have challenges, but it is also filled with hope and promise. You are both being prepared for a union that reflects the highest form of love, unconditional, patient, kind, and enduring. So, take heart. Your soulmate's biggest mistake is actually your greatest blessing. It is a sacred pause, a divine reset, and an opening for a love that will transcend anything you have known before. Trust in this process, trust in God's timing, and trust in the incredible power of your soul connection. In closing, let us come together in prayer, asking for divine guidance, healing, and the blossoming of your destined love. Divine Creator, source of all light and love, we come before you with open hearts, seeking your infinite wisdom and grace. We ask you to illuminate the paths of these souls who are longing for reunion and healing. Transform every regret into a lesson of growth and every moment of hesitation into a step toward deeper understanding and love. Surround these beloved souls with your boundless light and peace. Let patience bloom where doubt once resided. Guide them back to each other in perfect timing, with hearts open, healed, and ready to embrace a love that reflects your divine nature. Fill their spirits with clarity and their lives with blessings beyond measure. May their union be a sanctuary of light and a testament to your miraculous power to turn pain into joy and mistakes into miracles. Keep their faith strong, their hope alive, and their souls intertwined in the sacred dance you have designed. Thank you, Divine Creator, for your endless mercy and perfect plans. We trust in your timing and hold on to your promises, knowing that love, in your hands, is unstoppable and eternal. Amen.